Hey, what's the crack, everybody? Petso from Irish Gamers, welcome back.
And joined by
Minion's here.
I'm here. It's a guest episode.
Today we are going up against Be'lakor, and it's going to be the most impossible battle ever.
Yeah. If previous solo fights are anything to go by,
yeah,
this is not going to be easy. I'm here for moral support, a little bit of a cheerleader, so to speak.
Thanks, Minion.
Give me a P. Give me an E.
It's Wheatley and chat already.
Petso lose. I think you came in just at the right time, Wheatley.
Yeah. So the problem we're going to have with this battle is I didn't have time to get our our debuffs taken off us. So unfortunately, we have to go into the battle with minus 20% armor piercing damage and minus 30% speed, and the whole army is going to lose 20% defense, which is like a lot. That's because Nurgle got all the souls at the same time we did.
Yeah.
Be right back, need a drink, don't fight yet. Okay. So it was a bit of a race to the end. We had to fight Nurgle here in on this little floaty island, and look, it went well, but we took damage.
Now, will that go away by itself, the debuff, if you just wait a turn or two?
No, we have to sit inside our home base,
and I suppose you can't really leave and come back in either,
because Nurgle could come and take the soul.
Yeah,
so it's an auto lose. So we're just going to go in and we're going to try it. It's going to be difficult. As I said, we have a lot of debuffs. Though look, these guys are up. Their armor's 120. As long as we keep the harmony, it should be fine. Yeah. So we'll go into it.
Once Wheatley comes back.
Yeah. Well, we have a cutscene to go into and to set up the armies, so we'll be back by then anyway. Yeah, sure. So let's see if we can finally finish the Cathay campaign.
The hardest campaign of them all.
For me, it's definitely been one of the hardest campaigns, 100%.
The realm of chaos endured and mastered. The time has come to fulfill.
So as soon as I figured out how to use the harmony, like in battle,
that did seem to be one battle you guys did smashed.
Yeah.
And
then once we came in and said that stuff with the harmony and the next fight you did relatively handy.
Yeah, so look, we could do well.
Reminds me of the shooting star thing there. What I really wanted, I know it's soft topic, but I wanted someone to do a shooting star meme of Will Smith slapping Chris Rock as he slaps him. Chris Rock flying around the world. Why didn't anyone make that? I'm still waiting. Anyone makes it.
Destroy him
hit me up
and claim the spirit of the bear god.
It's an old meme, but it checks out.
Right, this one's hard. Taking the first spot is easy enough. Then you have to just fight off a wave of guys, easy enough. Second one's a little bit more difficult because then they kind of doom stack these giant monsters. But our whole army is anti-large, so I can't see it being a huge big deal. We got reinforcements, the usual reinforcements. We probably won't
fodder, basically.
Yeah. As soon as we can get more terracotta sentinels in, they seem to kick ass. There's Be'lakor there. He just doom stacks all the soul grinders. Everything else is grand. Right, let's get into it. Set up. Don't forget the like button, guys.
Yeah, smash that like
subscribe,
button.
Do all those lovely
Go
things.
make about 6 other accounts and then hit like for all of them.
Yeah. Let's try and get this video to 10 likes if we can. We'd really appreciate it. Also, I did a cinematic battle today, which is 39 terracotta sentinels versus 39 giants, and you should definitely check out that video as well.
Yeah, that was cool. I just love those terracotta lads.
They animate well.
The way they spin the glaive around and everything, it's all very, very cool.
They animate very, very well. George is back. Nice. Okay.
Now, just to keep in mind, he could have auto-resolved this, got the heroic victory, and it'd be done.
You can't auto-resolve the final battle.
Oh, you can?
You can't.
Said there you could.
It's greyed out.
Oh,
yeah.
I
think it's the only battle in the game you can't. Or if you can, I thought you couldn't. Now I can't remember. I want to go back.
Didn't you do it last time?
No, with the souls you can.
With the soul.
Yeah, with the souls you can. Okay. We had to do it with one of them. But no, not with the. I'm nearly sure the last battle's the only one that you can.
It makes sense that you would have to fight the last boss.
Yeah.
I
sit
mean, here we go. You got the battle balloons. Your sentinels.
You have the gall to believe that the bears
The debuff is definitely going to work against you, but who doesn't love a challenge?
Yeah.
He's going to some people. He reminds me a lot like the bad guy in Elder Scrolls Online, Moloch Ball.
Right. Okay.
He looks very kind of just demonic sort of looking.
Yeah. It's a shame that so many of the demons look identical. Because I used to give out that the giants all look the same in all the different factions, but then someone said to me that the giants would look the same because they're from the same world. It's just that people are grabbing them and training them for their army. Yeah. So I can see them looking the same. But a lot of the demon factions, like the main demon, is identical to everything else.
You sure that's not a bit racist against demons?
No, no, it's definitely not. Right, let's start up. I think I'll go through what I have. I've got four sentinels, Mr. Pothead, 50 Shades of Clay, Clay of the Dead, and then unnamed Terracotta Sentinel. We have 3 Boyons, and we have a ton, 6 Celestial Dragon Guard, and we have 6 Celestial Dragon Guard with crossbows as well. Then of course we have our level 50 Zhao Ming, the Iron Dragon guy. We'll probably definitely use his dragon form.
You're going to need it.
But we'll use his spells as well, so look.
You've got a lot of good yin yang going on there as well. From what I've seen, a little bonus or different
yeah,
stuff.
and I'm going to just play defensively. Like, these guys can all shoot from here.
Yeah.
So I'm going to let them.
He doesn't have a lot of range units, does he?
These guys?
The
bad guy has no range units, except for one. Nurgle's Soul Grinder can shoot from the distance, and they do pretty well at that.
Yeah.
That group is
and keep the turtle formation going, keep everybody close together. And just try and watch the micromanaging. Pause it if you have to. I know you hate doing that.
I hate cheat like that.
It's not a cheat if it's an option. If you put a mod in the game to allow you to pause it, then I'd be getting a bit. Okay, why are you going back in time here? Alright, they're gone. They need to get close to you. Swing on this.
That was beautiful. So far, we took out all of them without even moving. It's always Nurgle that's last. Right, now we need to get everybody on the other side in the same setup if we can, or a similar setup at least. Or not at all. Okay, we'll just get them to go there and we'll sort it out.
With great pride!
So decent range in those balloons, eh?
Yeah, that's their artillery. So Cathay is very similar to the Empire. There's tons and tons of artillery and long range stuff, and then their troops aren't. I don't think they're the best in the game. I think they're kind of, their armor is one of the best looking. But I think for like this playing as like a turtle, where you just hold up in a spot and let the enemy come to you, their troops just do that job perfectly. I've gone for all anti-large. I don't know if that's a good thing. I should have probably mixed it up with a few
swords. Get reinforcements now, so that might alleviate that problem.
Yeah, hopefully. Right, I think they're all going to come from the center here. So
move as the wind. Seeking Cathay's foes. Repositioning.
Yeah, get your hero on the mix. How is Wheatley anyway? He says he's back. What are you drinking?
Still, the fools sacrifice themselves.
there's another tower here. Right, we're in position. All right to go. If I can move that group forward a tiny.
The Iron Wind. A bow. Strategy.
Hey, Ireland Spotter, what's the crack, lad?
Hey, orange grenadine.
Orange, Grenadine.
What's the crack, Ireland?
I've never had that. Yeah, welcome along, man. Just about to see the epic final battle.
Never conquered. Sun Yang sends us.
Spaced them out a little bit. You'd think they'd get some sort of move that drops something straight down. I don't, you know, like
They
bombers
do.
from. Oh,
They do, yeah. They get 3 bombs.
Oh, that's cool.
It's just that they're so slow. They don't. It's hard to get them to do that. But if their army wasn't moving as much, or they weren't attacking like these guys are, you could definitely set them up.
Yeah.
Oh, I meant the life he just lost.
So you have to make choke points.
Oh! Right to the back of my own guy.
How are you doing? We're not doing too bad, man. We're playing a co-op campaign in Warhammer 2 all day. It was pretty fun.
Oh boy.
Oh, yeah. Nice.
Oh.
Still doing that double clicking thing for you?
I think they're doing a wall. What was that?
Stone and steel.
Yes!
Yeah, you're taking a little bit of damage to one of your sentinels.
Yeah. Not too bad though.
Yes, they're the only range units you get through, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, see, these are Cinch's troops, and they've all ranged. Cinch's all got ranged troops.
Yeah, the magic.
Nurgle's more tanky, and then we have Khorne, which is more a melee attack. Like we're doing, this is exactly what I want. Like these aren't getting hit. A little bit of damage, but nothing big. They are coming in from this side somewhere.
Warpstone.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they got through there. That wall.
Wind and fire!
Now that's Khorne coming in on that side, which is not good.
Yeah, it's there the mini goes. The last thing you want to do. They're getting eaten for breakfast though, so that's good. Well, there's, once I pull him back, so he'll probably afford to lose one if he does his job. This game gets more confusing every time you stream. And welcome to Warhammer.
Yeah.
It's due for a few updates tomorrow as well.
Yeah, there's a big update tomorrow, which is going to fix a lot of the things that people are complaining about, and
but let's be honest, in the gaming community, you know, it wouldn't be a popular game if it wasn't being complained about. So there's always going to be things people want changed or fixed. What do you think is the biggest problem that the game has at the moment? Obviously it's missing the blood.
The blood DLC for me is a big one. The biggest problem in the battles, it can be a bit slow to get the lads to change direction. They seem to, like the animation to turn them. See like that?
This is kind of slow.
Look, they're just taking ages to turn.
Whereas from playing Warhammer 2 today, it was Blitzkrieg, lads were flying around the map.
Yes. And that's a big deal because that can be a bit of a game changer. There we go, done deal.
Well, what troops are you going to leave here?
I'm not going to leave any troops here because I don't think they'll survive.
Okay, well, what about replacing the walls with more towers then?
So I can only build 4 towers and 2 walls. The walls have to be built in those positions, yeah. So the towers are up. Now I could upgrade the towers to better towers. I've just gone for the piercing damage ones now. Like the cannonball or possibly the explosive tower would be better. But I wanted to keep as much supplies as I could. Because we need, see, all my archers are out of ammo.
Oh, George says, how was Venice, Petso?
Oh, it was lovely. Very, very nice. I'll definitely go again.
Just out of curiosity, have you updated your PlayStation yet?
No. Why should I?
Praise the dragon.
PS5 spotter? I know there was an update like last week or something for PS4. I did that already.
What's the update? I know they're bringing in some new... Oh my god, they're still attacking us. With their life just being absolutely shredded.
And mincemeat.
Thanks for coming. Right.
You nearly had it there a second ago. One guy was... Yeah, there we go.
It pleases Father.
Over there. No, I haven't updated the PlayStation. I know there's a new thing coming out with it's like they're putting the Plus and the what's the one with
Now.
and the Now together as one thing, but I think they were going to overcharge for it, and people were kicking off about that.
Oh, okay. Because I do have PlayStation Plus because I like the option of getting the free games every month.
Yeah,
And I'm pretty sure you still need it to play stuff like Apex and stuff online and all.
yeah.
And probably need it for Master Duel as well. But I don't know, PlayStation Now never really won me over. I mean, it's no Game Pass, you know. At least with Game Pass, there was tons of games that, like, you know, from past consoles, like on the 360 and stuff that you get to play again. PlayStation doesn't have any of that.
No.
A lot of the PlayStation games that are on PlayStation 3 are simply just so hard to port over because of how just fucking awkward the coding was.
Yeah.
So, like if Dead Space was on, you know, PlayStation Now, maybe I'd consider it, but it's not, so screw it.
Yeah, no, you're right. I think yeah, they want to be Xbox and get some of that Xbox money, but they're just not doing it.
It's
right.
not worth it. I had a quick look at PlayStation Now, and at the time there was nothing on it that made me go, wow, I really want to subscribe and play all these.
Yeah. And they're just non-stop. That didn't happen last time.
I thought it did, because you always left units here.
Yeah, but usually they give you time to get to the next spot.
Oh, before the next one.
There's decent not stopped
What
once.
if you left Sentinel there or something?
I left some anti-large because these are beasts.
Because at the end of the day, the tower's going to do a lot of the work as well. You just need something there to
I'm going to take out my snipers and just ball.
keep them busy. Just brought back the old party system. Something went wrong, and tons of PS5s and PS4s won't connect to Wi-Fi.
Wow.
Yeah, the whole new subscription seems like a waste in my opinion. PS Now just didn't work, and I feel that's gonna happen with this. Unfortunately, so unless they have some top drawer like old games, you know, like, that they just couldn't get over, then they might win me. But until they do that, I'm not really interested. It's all about the nostalgia for me at this stage. Just very few new games where I go, oh, I'm breaking the bank for this one. So I just know I don't have time to play it, and then if I do have time to play anything, I'm going to play a free game like Apex or Master Duel. You know?
Yeah. Or Fortnite, you're mad at your Fortnite.
But apparently this no-build Fortnite is actually really interesting. A lot of people are saying it's good. Because the one thing I hated about Fortnite was the building.
Yeah.
I could never really wrap my head around it or kind of utilize it the way it should be used. So, no build Fortnite could be interesting. Did you visit the Slan Bunnies Museum? Did you go to
Slan Bunny? Oh, in Venice?
Yeah.
No, I didn't. We didn't weren't too
so
interested.
uncultured.
Yeah, we weren't too interested in some of the stuff. It was kind of like walking around Dublin in some places. You know, like it was just like crap.
Overhyped. So
yeah, I don't like saying that crap, but it was it just could have been a little bit better. Like it's a city break, so
yeah.
Oh my god, they're still coming. So it's not like, I'm trying to think of a way to explain it. it's a city break, so it's exactly like going to any city. They've got the same types of museums. Obviously, like the culture and the history, but in Venice is so much richer than Dublin and stuff like that, and so much more beautiful. But we went to one church and we paid like £3 in, had a look around, and we imagined that all the churches were going to look the same. Then after that, so
you've seen one, you've seen one.
Yeah, so we spent on the Saturday. We spent just doing a whole lap of all. I think it's the 4 islands, and we got to see them all. So we got to see everything that way, but we didn't make a point to have to go to every single like museum and stuff that were there. It's a little bit too much.
Yeah, true. Yeah, to be honest, there isn't much that I'm interested in PlayStation right now. Mostly just playing the old cards and yeah, I mean, you've always got that option to just break out the old computer. Like, I've still got PlayStation 2 there with like tons of games on it. If I want to slap on Devil May Cry 3 or something and just play that for a while. Slaw Bunny's nuts. Tell us, what is it? What is this fabled museum? What did he miss out?
No, he wants me to say Slaw Bunny's nuts. So then that word means something else. When you say it fast.
I know, he kept trying to do it at the last.
Yeah. Yeah, he's very good at it, like, I'll give that to him.
Crossbows! Marching as one!
Shifting up there, it's good to see.
Celestial Fury!
Dragon Guard!
Chaos jump.
Taking a hit from that as well.
In Father's name!
A couple of sentinels not doing fuck all.
Send them all out.
Especially those lads firing the
The Celestial Faithful! Sent
don't
by
forget to bash that
dragons.
like button while you can, fellas. We're 6 likes. Well over halfway to getting us to 10 likes on this video.
Praise the dragons!
Probably going to watch another episode of The Witcher again tonight. Quite interested to see where they're going with it.
For the Emperor!
Oh, did Walking Dead finally end?
No, still going strong. They've just wrapped up filming, so it should be finished like soon.
Okay. So I did see something about the spin-off with Michonne and Rick. So yeah, no surprise there, but I think they're going to make it. You watching The Witcher, Petso?
No, I haven't started it yet. I wasn't overly fussed with the first season.
Keep an eye out for Lee Gandhi.
Defenders of
Lee
Cathay!
Gandhi. Need more ammo.
What do you think about the Skywalker saga? Oh, I completely just after The Last Jedi, I lost all interest in the new Star Wars. No interest, zero. I haven't even watched the third one because I heard it was so bad, and I'll believe it because judging from The Last Jedi, they had no idea where they were going with that. At least if they had kept the same director for all 3, it might have made some coherent sense. But pulling the Emperor out of the bag and just to try and win back the old guard, they lost me. Ryan Johnson just pulled his cacks down, took a big dirty nasty one all over the franchise.
Jesus Christ.
and just after that, I just no, sorry Disney, you ruined a beloved franchise. And that's going to be a common occurrence. Like the new Lord of the Rings is going to be garbage. I'm calling it now. It doesn't look great. The clothes don't even look as good. Set design is going to be non-existent. So it's all going to be CG. Elves with short hair. I mean, dwarf women with no beards. The list goes on. It's going to be crazy. Oh, Lee Gandhi's nuts. Yeah, I knew it was going that way.
Order and balance!
Like episode 9 was good, but seemed like it was last minute and we didn't have a clue what they wanted to do with the movie. But that's kind of roughly the review I seen was. It was basically like the narrative from a video game. It's like fetch quest after fetch quest to get this MacGuffin that leads you to another magic MacGuffin, and yeah, it's just total foobar. I mean, the way they've gone, I don't really want to give away spoilers if I haven't seen it, so I'll try and keep it kind of simple. But it just seems like they just had no idea what they were doing with the franchise from the beginning, The Force Awakens, to The Last Jedi, to the final film. And that's unfortunate, because I think they did build, JJ built a foundation in the first film that they could have elaborated on there. Yeah, it was pretty much a carbon copy of the originals, you know, there was very little difference. But that's kind of what people wanted. And then they went and just pissed all over, I suppose. Ryan Johnson looked at it and went, what? A script from someone else? No, I'm going to do my own thing. And apparently he wrote that script over the course of 3 years. And maybe he should have taken time out of his busy schedule to watch the original films first in that time frame. But he didn't. I mean, even looking back on it now, the sequel trilogy makes me appreciate the prequel trilogy so much more now. The prequel trilogy is a goddamn masterpiece compared to that shit stain. The Lord of the Rings show was interesting. The fanfic lore would be insane because the cultural differences of the dwarves and elves of the series compared to Lord of the Rings films, which means there must have been some kind of dramatic change in the world between the two eras. Yeah, I mean, and have you seen who's playing Elrond? Oh my god. He looks like a gimped up hobbit. He just doesn't look anything like Elrond. Like strong jaw, big forehead, long black hair. None of those traits. It's like when they went into casting, they went, who can we get that looks the fucking opposite of this guy?
Ready for these bombs, Minion?
There we go, I want to see this.
Once it lowers itself down a little bit more. A little bit more.
Now.
The dragons ask.
Whoa, that actually did do a decent amount of damage. But that's still hitting from distance as well. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Marching as a one.
Yeah, like the prequels look golden next to the sequels. That's right. You know what series I actually wanted to see, well, what film I wanted to see become a series? Warcraft. I think that had so much potential.
Yeah.
Because of how big the game was and the massive fan base it had. And they even managed to screw that up. Like. But I liked it. I'd still sit down and watched it and thought, you know, it's decent. It just wasn't mind shattering like it could have been. So I like your man in it, the guy who played Ragnar.
Yeah.
He's fantastic.
He's just a great actor.
He's just a really good actor, yeah. And there's even like most of the cast of thing in it. What do you call it? Reaper.
Oh yeah.
You know, your man Dominic. He played the king, and your woman as well played his wife. You know, there's a load of good actors in it. I just think should have spent more time on the script. Although I must say I'm really excited for the Lord of the Rings series to explore the Sudanese culture. Well, you see, a lot of it's apart from the Silmarillion. Yeah, they don't have any of the decent rights. That's the main problem. They only have like the rights to the films, I think.
Guided by ancestors.
Right.
So yeah, Sugandhi's. Yeah, Sugandhi's nuts. I got there before you, man. No, there is like a lot in Lord of the Rings that they could still kind of flesh out and do their own thing with, but it's based in a time where we don't really know much, because how many people have fucking read the entire fucking backstory to Lord of the Rings? If it's not in the films, people tend to not really know about it. But at the same time, I just think they're going to change too much. I seen elves with short hair. I got vomit in my mouth from seeing it. I was like, oh. And then Elrond. Oh my god. Elrond. At first I thought, well, he looks like a slimy little bastard. Maybe he's Sauron when he was in his sort of elven form, where he kind of became something deceiver guy, and he tricked the elves into making the rings or at least he didn't trick them. He showed them how to do it, knowing that he could then control them afterward with his own one. You know, it was a very clever play. But I was like, yeah, well, that's maybe who the guy is. No, he's not. He's Elrond.
Elrond.
It is done. Dragon God.
Right. So we're doing pretty well. Took the first 2 points.
Dragon God.
We haven't lost anyone, but we've taken big damages. I'm going to keep probably over half of my troops on this little round circle.
Yeah, it tends to be when you lose that point, it goes downhill for you.
Yeah, so I'm going to just take the point, let him come out, and then I'm going to run everybody back and defend this point here. And hopefully, look, there's a lot. There's a lot of troops but they're just standing around now, and my towers are taking them out while they're standing around.
But they're going to come into the other point, so you're definitely on the right track about leaving them there.
Just going to get too cheap.
This is the best chat in the whole content of Leinster right now. Continent. I could talk about cultured TV shows for years upon years. Next, let's talk about how they completely decimated Star Trek. Because
oh god,
Star Trek has been picked apart like a dead carcass by a bunch of vultures. It has been completely destroyed. I don't even know where to go with the
Dragon God.
what's that one? Discovery, is that the one? I know the abbreviation for it is STD, which is very fitting. Star Trek Discovery. Poor Picard. Oh yeah, Picard. Oh my god, they dug up Picard just to fucking take a big dirty slash on him, just piss on him, and then burn him. He's a shell of a man compared to Picard from Next Generation. It's ludicrous what they've done to the character of Picard. And I just think that's the whole point. They're just trying to slowly erode everything that we hold dear. This all leads back to Gamergate. Join me on my podcast next week. We'll get to the bottom of this.
Me now doing a TED talk here.
Can't help you here. I don't follow Star Trek. Well, you've saved yourself a lot of bother. I don't really follow it too much anymore either. Like, I was a fan of the original series and stuff. I used to watch it on TV, Voyager, Next Generation, all that kind of stuff. I think I watched a little bit of Deep Space Nine. I wasn't mad into it. The film started out okay, so I like Chris Pine and your man Zachary Quinto. He was very good in Heroes, but I just think by the third film it was just recycled garbo. STD. Oh no, it fits it because your one is just pure chlamydia. If chlamydia was a person, it would be the main character of that show. What's her name? Michael or something. Bless you, Minion. I'm putting the world to rights. I'm not putting it to rights. I'm putting it to the sword. What kind of world?
At least he's after Star Wars.
Yeah, we'll get back to that later. Our little lad loves the old tracks. Wouldn't let him watch the new ones. Yeah, no, you're right. The new ones are just PC woke garbage.
No, Minion's TED Talk. Lad, stop asking him questions where you know he's going to say something that gets us in trouble.
Can't even be an elf without being chucked into prison. See what I mean about this being the best chat? Sorry, we're going off point. We're going to be talking about Warhammer here, guys.
Get out the fishing rod. Right, now, we're going to do a superhero runaway.
Pull them back.
The minute this guy comes out, we are running.
Draw them back to your main forces. Can you slap down any heals at least?
Oh god, we're being slowly surrounded here.
Petso has been triggered. That's it, yeah, more towers.
They took that out, did they?
Oh shit.
Yeah, they're taking out my towers.
Focus everything. Well, not everything, but I think the left and right will be the most vulnerable parts. On the fucking minion. Hey, Chris just chimed in. What's the crack?
What's
What's your favourite thing about this faction? It's a tough for you. Mine is the Sentinel. I love the
about this faction. Okay, so I like the harmony thing now that I've learned how it works. But when we didn't know how it worked, I didn't like the faction at all. Now that I know it works, okay, run, run,
flee!
Save yourselves.
You got 45 seconds to get back there.
Okay.
Petso, do you know they don't even know which race Belcor was before he was a demon? Yes, actually,
Yeah.
Fun fact, yeah, Petso did mention that the last day. If I had to guess, I'd say he was probably some form of elf. That's usually because the elves are very powerful and mystical.
Yeah, they're usually too powerful, isn't it?
Chaos dwarf, I heard. Ooh, they are coming soon as well, aren't they? The
Chaos dwarfs are on the way. They're apparently the first DLC. Of the black. I think I called them the black dwarfs by accident.
Demonetized. 2 legends. Cheers, Chris, man. Appreciate it.
Probably some kind. How come they don't do like a TV show or a film of Warhammer? There's like loads of lore here. We're in a little bit of trouble here, guys, because there's a big army right.
Minion, I was there for the Final Fantasy VII playthrough back in the day. History was made. Couldn't beat that, man. Going on that date with Barrett, it took a lot of work, man. I'm looking forward to that DLC, though, to be honest.
Oh god.
Oh shit, he is fast.
He's fast. Okay, one group is going to die. We're going to have to leave them back to hold him off. Run! I set up 3 traps here because they all have to come this direction, I think.
Minion, did you enjoy the Comic-Con pizza? It was okay. You know, I probably would have got more sauce out of a ketchup bottle. You know, but it wasn't bad. I mean, it's Comic-Con pizza. I mean, you kind of get what you pay for. Alright, I missed some there. I can't wait to see if they expand on the creation of Black Orcs. They've got a little bit of stuff for 40k on their own TV channel thing. I never really got into 40k. I love the figurines, thought they look badass. But I never got into 40k, unfortunately. Didn't we play one back in the day, the Legend of the Horned Rat?
Legend of the Horned Rat, and that's still one of the best ones.
That was a lot of fun. I do slightly remember that game. I want more Grimgore. I think it was 2017. Oh jeez, when I played the Final Fantasy VII playthrough, yeah, that was one of the few playthroughs I actually finished. Usually I start something and then just kind of get sidetracked with something else. Yeah. But I love Final Fantasy. I don't like what they're doing to Tifa now though. Apparently they've gone full censorship on Tifa in the upcoming game, which is a shame because, I mean, come on, boobs.
Okay, we're gonna get.
Lads, did you hear the one about Hey Magician?
No. No, I haven't.
Hey Magician, these nuts.
yeah, everything's just that. Hey Magician, these nuts.
40k Total War won't be far away. 30k.
Oh, he's dodging missiles.
Look for Horus Heresy if ever fights 40k better. Soul Grinders in Fantasy confirms that 40k Total War will be good. Beebs. He vanished without a puff. I vanished with a puff. Oh, it was meant to be Gay Magician. You typed Hey Magician. Unless you're saying Hey, then we should have got it.
Hey Magician. I'm gonna get some more troops up.
Yeah, no, 40k Total War. I mean, there was one that I played on the PC, Soul something. Might as well give it to me. It wasn't quite like this, like RTS. It was kind of weird the way it was done. What was it, Soul's Storm or I don't know. So there's nothing backing up with this one.
I don't remember. I remember playing
Dawn of War. Yeah, Dawn of War was like the first one.
Dawn of War.
And then there was an expansion to it that he was trying to get me to play. But the PC I was running it on was total garbage. Soulstorm, Dawn of War. See how close I was. But that one wasn't bad. I think I was using some sort of like spacey spider faction.
Anything for
We were in a bit of trouble now. Where's the reinforcements?
They're coming. Everything's coming.
Look, on the dawn of the 10th day, look to the east. Sinch would have been further in the Chaos Waste.
Sen Yang sends us.
It was like Company of Heroes style. Yes, it was kind of like that, yeah.
Order and
I like Company of
balance.
Heroes too.
Marching as one.
Petso, you coming to the barbecue then?
I will,
There's
yeah.
a bush outside you can sleep next.
I'm not booking anything till you tell me I have a place to sleep.
Yeah, next to the train line. Well, the Sentinels are putting in work. Look at that, they're holding that all well.
I hope they do because I don't have much behind them. Oh my god, they're in here already.
Praise the dragon.
There's the flanks.
Not too bad.
I like sleeping next to the train line. Oh, of course, you know, it's a great wake up alarm. I heard the barbecue is a cosplay barbecue, but you have to come as a character from the new Lord of the Rings. Well, that shouldn't be too hard. I mean, you've already got the short hair. All you need now is a weak chin and girlish complexion, and you go to alright. Get Mignon's Pokemon costume out. No.
Yeah. How about
I think we sort of got away with that because we're so low key.
Low-key cool?
We're such a small channel, we got away with that. If we had any more subscribers, we wouldn't have cancelled. And plus, it's 2022.
Dragon
He's
crossbows.
still over there.
Move
Even
as
if you
wind.
joke about doing blackface now, you get cancelled.
We weren't doing blackface.
Oh, that's right. It was a ghost. It was a ghost, everybody, just for a record. That's honestly how they used to dress us up for Halloween years ago.
Yeah.
The guys just put a black bag on you and send you out the door, like.
Send you out.
Get out there. Ugh.
Okay. I'm gonna get some horsey man in. I don't know why. I just need some extra guys over here.
See, cavalry are fast, so they can get to the problem flanks quickly.
I've never had this problem, but this side never used to give me any issue.
Can you get any towers built back up? Any tins, Monday Club? Unfortunately not. I lost my favour for tins lately.
Attack in unison.
Of course, take it. You know what? I don't think it's shooting. It's
Defenders
my
of Cathay.
balloons.
Fight as one.
Maybe if I was a face now.
He's lost once. No, you're about to lose a sentinel. Can you pop a heal on him now?
He's not fighting.
He's having a bit of snooze. 1 second, fellas. I gotta get a bit of shut eye here.
Dragon guard.
I have a bottle of gin here. Oh, nice. I'm a big fan of your Captain Morgan's lately. That's been my main drink of favour. Damn, Belcourt is Craic. Yeah, this fight is hella nuts. He's on 55%. I mean, you're hoping to get that down to 0, aren't you?
Yeah, well, we still have to kill all these. Everything with a little sword, 2 swords on them.
Yeah.
We have to kill all of them to win. So, but once we get rid of Belcourt, we can maybe push forward a little tiny bit more.
Yeah.
Some more men there. Let's get them in.
Get them in from flanks.
I think we've.
Okay, not gonna lie, I completely didn't know you were back today. Sorry I'm late. No worries at all, Charlie. Welcome along. We should have bashed that like button, guys. We're trying to get to 10 likes.
Yeah, we're a little bit early today because there's an update tomorrow.
And a half gram of ganj. So I would let you stay, but Mignon told me my dog wouldn't be safe, so I can't. It's any animal in general, really. Mignon, how much to shave Petso's head? Oh, he'd never get rid of his hair.
Yeah,
and I wouldn't even ask him to. Once you shave your head once, he never comes back the same after that, or at all. In my case, 5 grand of ganj. Oh my god, Petso, is that the Mignon beside you? It is indeed.
It is.
I'm here for moral support.
Everyone loves the Mignon, yeah. Mignon just needs to be on these streams and I'll just play and he can talk.
or waffle. Just give me a topic and I'll talk nonsense about it.
Dragon guard.
I am...
Queen
What about Imagine Dragons?
By ancestors.
What's Imagine Dragons?
It's a band.
Oh, I didn't even know. See, that's how uncultured I am. Give me geek culture any day.
The uncultured swine. I mean, somehow we're getting done from behind. I don't even get how this never happened last time.
What's with the green arrow on?
The green arrow.
Or the green exclamation mark.
I'm gonna have to just try to slow them down here.
Crane gunners.
Yeah, the turtle formation's kind of keeping you alive, alright. I mean, he's down to 38%. Like, that was on 55.
He's nearly dead. Himself, he's nearly dead. I think we're gonna have to go
Dragon mode.
Dragon mode.
Yeah, get in there and alleviate the pressure. Like, see those magic guys they're shooting at the back, trying to get in there if they can.
Here we go, folks. Oh my god.
Did you go see Morbius? No.
I don't think anyone.
Not.
I don't think anyone has seen that.
I love that meme that's going around where it's like Goku and Vegeta, and he's like, "Let's go fight somewhere where there's no people," and it's like them fighting the Mobius theater.
Right, we're losing a few big lads there. Is he gone? He's still alive. Oh my god.
It's so close. Once he goes down, will his army lose its sort of like, potency? Like, will it start to degrade slightly? Usually when you take out a lord, the army doesn't fight as well.
I hope so. It's the only thing I can say to him. We've got a few warriors here, so I'll get them to take them.
I think the next film I'm going to go see in the cinema is Sonic. If I could get my little one to sit still for more than 10 minutes, I'd bring her on.
Yeah, I was going to ask you about that, but then I was like, she probably wouldn't listen to it.
No, I do mean you just go, man. Just, you know what? They can wait outside.
Did you get him?
Now, in saying that, she loved the first Sonic. We actually got her a little Sonic toy.
Yeah.
The soft toys. The Tesco. I'll get her that. And she was like dipping it into her food one day and everything.
She was dipping it into what?
Into her food, into her potatoes. I know, maybe she was trying to feed him. You know, she has a tendency to like trying to give like, you know, a bit of a waffle to her doll. Yeah. Quite a caring child.
Yeah.
Right. Somehow we're getting done from behind. Petso.
I've got stomach cramps.
Here, it's a good thing these are on because there's something that's on my mind, but I think I should save it for off stream. Here's some advice, and you have lots of knowledge on the topic. So if you don't mind, let me ask, can I talk to you when you're free, even if it's not today? Yeah, we'll try and get something in the future, man. Next chance we can, I'll give you a duel, master duel, bro.
Master duel.
Dragon crossbows.
How about you, Chris? Did you go see Morbius? Because usually when critics slam something, I'm like, okay, this is going to be a masterpiece. Because critics are so out of touch. These are the same critics that gave, like, you know, The Last Jedi in 97 or whatever ludicrous fucking score they gave it. Like an audience score of about 20.
Repositioning.
No. Critics don't mean crap.
Defenders of Cathay.
Okay, he's going to tear you apart from back there.
Yes. I think we have this though.
And he's on 11%.
I was worried we weren't going to have it right
Because
now.
I've seen you in worse scenarios with other factions, man, at this stage, where you like lost everything and had to like regroup and get reinforcements in.
That's why I wish that the final battle was every group, every army had their own final battle. And then
that's just some generic battle.
Yeah, so it's just the same, because it's the same map. The first time I played the first map with the Ogres, I was brilliant because I didn't know what to expect. And now I know what kind of like, this is the place to do the battle.
Gonna head off for the night. See you soon. Well, cheers for coming on.
Cheers.
Spotter.
Thank
Take
you.
it handy, dude.
Enjoy the rest of your evening.
Oh yeah, thanks for remembering me that we need to get a duel in though.
Yeah.
100%. I've got like 3 decent decks, and I'm going to be remaking my Dark Magician deck again for this season of ranked. Because I got to rank so easy with Silver Dragons, it just wasn't even funny. So I'm going to look for a bit of a challenge this time.
Dragon Guard.
Dragon crossbows.
Dragon Crossbows.
There we go.
It eases the
Oh,
dragon.
I've got a really bad stomach cramp.
Oh, it's turtleneck.
Yeah. I gotta finish this match quick.
Zen Yang's faithful.
Oh.
Oh, I just noticed that's a big skull there on the left. On the right.
On the right, yeah. Oh, shit.
Well, they've definitely broken through your flank.
But it worked. He held them off as long as he possibly
And he's still
could.
going. Like, fair
Yeah,
play
let's
to
go a
him.
few more.
Get another one in there.
Another 2 more out there, that man.
3%. I think you might have this, man.
It's only this guy here left. That's it. I think. It's just there's another guy here, look.
Are those the same sentinels, or did you have to
They're the same. No, I think I lost one of the original guys. Oh, look, it just keeps fading away. Here we go. What the hell?
Do you have some kind of stealth thing? Oh, there he is. Oh, he comes in. Oh, we just got battered.
Go invisible, go invisible.
Staring down the glaive or down terracotta warrior right now. And not looking good for him. Oh my god. Thank God I completed the call pass because they just added a new one. Yeah, you've got like 73 days now to run through the new pass. It's definitely worth it. Like, I mean, yeah, it costs a little bit more this season because you're paying 800 gems instead of 600, but you get all those gems back as long as you finish the pass,
Seeking
along with a load of materials. And what is it, like 120 UR over the entire battle pass? So yeah, it's definitely worth it.
These 3 sentinel lads are kicking some serious ass. Oh, everyone just dropped. We won.
Yeah,
Victory!
That was easier for you than all the other ones I've seen you do.
Yeah, I'll give you that. And we had all those negative traits going into it, so I thought it was going to be much harder. But look, we took a shit ton of damage. We did lose a lot of people. Like,
and looking at the kills that you got as well, I mean, look, 215. Your balloons 246. Wow. I think having your little kind of condensed turtle formation worked a lot better than running all the way to the third one and then getting just ambushed from left right, and centre.
Yeah. Quest complete.
That's it.
Boom.
Subjects.
Right.
Delighted. You know, we got the soul, we had my TED talk,
gaze of the
we got all that in our system.
Well, everyone came for your TED talk. Let's be fair.
For Bellicor is vanquished. Godhood is lost.
What did we get the likes up to? Just checking my phone now.
10 likes we need.
As was foretold, shackled within
7.
the depths
Damn it, I
of the
should've
forge
reminded
was the
people.
body of Ursun, the once mighty god
No,
of
we're
Kislev.
back down to 6. Well, what the hell? Drop a like there if you can, guys, because I don't know
A
what's going on.
dragon stands before a lifeless
Looks like a happy
god.
Good
But
dog.
all is not lost. The spirit wind
I do
is
think as well
harnessed.
that every faction should have had an
Even
unlockable
Ursun
character at the
must
end of
speak
when you finish the game.
once more.
Because
To
everyone gets
incentivize playing it again.
everyone gets Bellicor. So like I think all the demon factions should have got Bellicor if they win. And then they bang on about their sister's dragon or something like that, or their sister who was a dragon as well. You should unlock her, and Kislev
Ursun
should get the
fades
bear.
forever.
Yeah,
But
no,
his
that's
last
fair.
kindness will not be forgotten. A vision of the lost dragon child,
Lad there, the last dragon.
waiting for her siblings' light.
Well, maybe they're name dropping it because it is going to be in
In a
a
later
stage.
date or something.
One drop of Ursun's blood was enough.
And then
to
apparently
break
he's
my
walking
curse.
off now to the first
Saint
game.
Purged from the tomb
This is a
of
prequel.
fate.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Now it is mine to command.
He's the boring dude
A
that
pure
just explains
white
everything.
If they don't give him his own
Lone
faction with some
witness to
cool,
my ascension.
I'd be very upset. Even if it's the very last faction that goes into the game, and that's the end of the trilogy then.
What fate
But he
awaits
has his own storyline, his own plot, his own reasoning. Wouldn't it make more sense?
He's
if
been in them all in the
Yeah.
background. In some sort
wouldn't it
of
make
way.
more sense if he had his own cause to try and take over the world or whatever he was trying to do? Continue to the
very sad.
records.
The funny thing is, there's a field that I really wanted, but the problem is I don't know how to use the required deck, so I just share.
No knowledge.
Petso sold that comment from a YouTube comment that I saw the exact same one. Yeah, so I just happened to watch the exact same video and read the same comments. Okay. Sorry, do you want to reply back to Charlie?
It depends if it's the field I'm thinking of. Is that not unlockable? I think you can play the solo mode and get those, can't you? I could be wrong there though. The solo mode is so hard. The loner decks they give you to play with are just garbage.
Oh, really?
I know I overused that word, but these are total garbage. Like you have to not only hope that your opponent bricks, but you also have to hope that you get a good hand, and then you read your cards and know how to use them. So it's sort of threefold.
Okay.
Reading your cards is top priority, and you spend more time reading to know what the bloody cards do, because you've never seen half the cards. So take this replay and title it "How Not to Play Cathay." Yeah, I mean that we could do that as well. Like that could be our forte.
Well, look, that was the campaign. We played through the whole campaign of Cathay. We've played through the whole campaign as the Ogres, and it's just in time because the new update comes tomorrow. And the new update's going to add things like we're actually going to get something for grabbing a soul, so it'll be worth going to do the souls. Some woman just shouted at me. And then
I didn't hear that.
This is someone just shouted at me there. And then there's also, what else is there weekly? There's loads of stuff. What we were talking about today, and I've completely gone blank. I think the prize stuff is going to be really good. You see what happened with our one where we were fighting with Nurgle to try and get to the last fight. Yeah, that won't happen anymore. If we kill Nurgle when he's just about to go to get Bellicor, he loses a soul.
Oh, okay.
So they have to go get that soul again, so they can't go back in.
It'll alleviate that problem of everyone getting the soul, and it's just being a quick run.
Yeah, and the big one then is obviously that the workshop is going to be active tomorrow at some stage. So during the week, you're going to start seeing a lot more mods and stuff for the game, which is interesting.
Well, I do love the mods. Like even you were saying earlier, you want to be able to zoom right in.
I want a camera mod. I want a better camera mod.
We probably won't be doing the mod where you get an extra skill point.
I think it's better with the one.
We've got to the point now where 1 is enough. 2, you level them up too fast, but it also levels up your opponent's lords as well.
Yeah. And I don't think you see the benefit of when you're putting 2 points on. When I put 1 point on, when I put 1 point on, I go, oh, his attack is better. I can notice it's better. But when I put 2, it's like his attack goes from 4 points to 8 points, and then it just annihilates people too early in the game. So grand. Yeah, we don't know who we're going to go with.
Oh, Naked Cathay mod.
Naked Cathay mod, yeah, definitely need that. Who should I play as next, Minion?
Yes, well look, why don't we do a sort of a poll, for the viewers. Well, what do you think? Go to the factions now, I'll give them a rundown of the ones you haven't done yet.
Okay, so if I go into new campaign,
do you get like a $5 every time you promote that mod?
What mod?
Castellan. Oh no, that's the faction he wants to do.
That's the fact he wants me to do. Kislev. I don't know if I want to do Kislev. That's the only thing. I feel like I want to try one of the demons because we haven't done any of the demons.
That's true.
I'm kind of pulled towards Khorne. So it might be Khorne.
What about Demons of Chaos?
I've completed that on my own. On my own thing.
Kislev is very fun. He said.
Yeah, I wasn't. I think I want to do Kislev after the when the blood campaign and stuff comes in, when the DLC and stuff like that is in there. Save the demons for last. No, I think I want to do one of the demons. It's got to be one of the demons. It's going to be Durgan. It's going to be Durgan. It's going to be Nurgle. It's going to be Nurgle, Khorne, Slanesh, or Sinch. Grand. But look, we're going to head off. Guys, if you could do me a huge favour, go and watch the epic battle of 39 giants versus 39 terracotta sentinels that we did today. It came out around 4 o'clock, and it's really, really good. A lot of work went into it. Me and Weekly recorded it together, and it's really, really cool. Epic. So check that video out. Hit the like button for me. Even leave a comment if you want. And yeah, do definitely check that video out. Thanks for watching. Look, sure, we'll talk to you very soon.
Yep. See you later, guys.
Thanks for joining our TED Talk today.
Bye bye.
Minion's TED Talk.